Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 10th episode of the second season of One Room. Last episode, we met a nice girl, Mujirou, who seems to be she seems nice enough. I mean, I really like her character design, definitely my favorite of the series so far. And she does have a bit of a mean nickname for me, and there does seem to be a lot of misunderstandings that kind of happen between us, but I'm sure over time we'll clear those up and become closer and closer and eventually get married and live happily ever after, along with all the other girls that are my girlfriends. So yeah, let's just get into it and see how our relationship progresses today. 3, 2, 1, play. See, she's dressed up all fancy. That would be me. Uh, well, there's always more interviews. Maybe they were worried that you were lying about your age. I don't know. Likely shows the waste when it mentions practice. But yeah, so we could do that too. Here we go. Just work through it, yeah. uh... Being cute. That's impressive. I think I'm starting to get a feel for why you're failing these interviews. Yeah, but you're also supposed to have good answers. If you know the kind of questions they would ask, you should have some sort of answer prepared, even if it's not 100% true. Well, just don't hurt yourself, that's all I ask. Yeah, it prevents you from cutting off a finger. Yes, exactly like that. Now just stay like that for a while. Yes, good job. You're cooking very well. I agree. That was a lot of fun. Why, thank you. More stretching. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a way to make things more, interesting. I agree. I mean, practice will get you better at those things, I'm sure. Gymnastism, right? That's aside from being good at it, so I suppose. I mean, that's fun as any other job, I suppose. Well, I'm sure a lot of people think about that, but then they realize they have bills to pay. I'm pretty sure everyone has problems. Just, just some are worse than others. Well, I'm pretty different than you in a lot of ways, but most obvious being you're an extremely cute girl and I'm not, unfortunately. Like seriously, man, just she is pretty much perfect as far as character design goes. It's funny how things work out. You're welcome. Are we separating? You'll get macaroni and cheese and you'll like it. Yeah, good night. I promise I won't do anything too bad to you in my dreams tonight. Just know that my threshold for bad is probably different than yours. It's just not gonna get used to her wearing those suits. It just doesn't suit her at all. But the interview was the mock interview was great though. Just yeah, we need to fix some of that before we can expect to get a job. So yeah, that was the 10th episode of the second season of One Room. And this episode we really started to dive into exactly why she's struggling with these job interviews. Because she doesn't have good answers for the questions is really what it comes down to, as well as just nervousness, like she kind of messed up her very first line. But yeah, just things that we can work on, I'm sure. And just a little bit of practice. We just gotta practice with each other at night in my room together for a while, and the improvements will be made, I'm sure. And cooking as well. I mean, I'm sure if she practices that more, she'll be better at that as well. But yeah, she's pretty dead set on not being a gymnast, so maybe something will happen with that. But for now, we have to get her confidence up, I guess, is part of what we really need to do here. Because she did bring up the idea of that being important, but just, she's kind of lacking that really, for the most part. I mean, I know she tried to sound confident during the mock interview stuff, but it didn't sound all that convincing, really. It just sounded like somebody that thinks talking louder makes them sound more confident, It was kind of like that a little bit, in my opinion, but yeah, I think we can get better. We just gotta work on it. But there was, as usual, some pretty good camera angles here and there. Just when she was cooking, we just panned down the camera just at her butt, which is something you gotta do when your wife is cooking for you. I mean, it's not as effective as it is if she's doing a naked apron, which I'm a little bit disappointed that she wasn't doing. But, I guess we're not quite at that level in our relationship yet, so, I guess there's no way to really rush that. We did get to see her stretch a lot, which was very enjoyable in and of itself. And we did get her being a cat girl, which was pretty amazing. That's thumbnail right there, really. So, yeah, I'd say it was a pretty solid episode for the most part. And yeah, I guess I'm interested to see exactly how her story will go in the future. Thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.